Hi Trailblazers, welcome back to another episode of the two-part series. I'm Nan, the CSL Trailblazer. Let's make something happen. Let's build that momentum, burn to learn. So I want to keep the momentum building on this next part of the series, building a career. We're following up with assessment, evaluation, and training and learning language from the previous episode. And this one is jam-packed with language that I think anybody listening or watching is going to find very, very valuable, because if you're applying to university and you have to write a letter to the university talking about yourself, or you're taking a speaking exam like IELTS or Cambridge, where you're going to have to introduce yourself to the examiner and you want to show your extensive vocabulary as well as applying for a job, this language is really going to show that and show your fluency. So stay tuned to check out all these language ideas and collocations. They're easy to learn and very, very useful. So here we go. Right after this message, we'll get started. This is a good one. Let's do it. Now, personal development also requires or gets us thinking about building our career. Usually we're learning a language to build our career in the future, especially English. So I have some vocabulary that I have taught my students that I think could be valuable for those of you watching these videos and want to get some vocabulary from this lesson. So, I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's get into it. So, I have 3 synonyms for get. We can use get a lot, and overuse of any word is showing a lack of fluency. So you can get knowledge, you can get skills, you can get practical experience. But what can we substitute for those words? Here we go. You can gain knowledge, you can acquire skills, and you can obtain practical experience. Okay, I repeat: gain, acquire, obtain. 3 beautiful, sophisticated synonyms for get. Okay, so get rid of get and replace them with those words. And of course, that's lovely language that you can use when you're talking about yourself, when you need to sell yourself, whether it's an interview or a speaking exam or an essay that you need to write. Gaining knowledge, acquiring skills, and obtaining practical experience. You need to do all those things to what? To what? What was that? Improve your employability. Nice collocation, right? Improve your employability. All right? So that's another nice collocation to know that you can use in your speaking tests when you're talking about yourself to the examiner. All right? You are learning language because you want to improve your employability through these different ways of acquiring, gaining, and obtaining. Boom, I gotcha. Perfect for speaking exams. Finally, you can enhance your CV. Another very nice word that shows your language range, vocabulary range, maybe not language, but vocabulary range. Enhance your CV, enhance your resume. By doing all those things that I've already mentioned, you are enhancing your resume, your credentials, your CV. Okay, enhance. So there's that language. You can use it. Boom, right away. Let's move on. I have a little bit more. Once you do that, and you do all those things, and maybe you get your job, what's the goal? Probably, for most of you, boost your future earnings. How do you boost your future earnings? Boost, very nice word. I have very nice words today. Sorry, I know I keep saying very nice. I should mix it up. Superb. Absolutely outstanding. Boost your future earnings. How do you boost your future earnings? Well, by getting a promotion, getting a new position that has a bigger salary, maybe getting a bonus. And how do you do that? By meeting deadlines. That's the collocation. We meet deadlines, or we achieve the next milestone. We achieve targets. We can set targets of our own, like self-development targets. And of course, we can set, or we can stick to a time frame. That shows organizational that shows your organizational skills. Okay, sticking to a time frame, setting a time frame. Okay, so by establishing some aims or goals that you have or setting them, you can go a long way in boosting your future earnings through all the other ways that I just explained with gaining, obtaining, and acquiring, all right? And that all language can be used in a speaking exam when you're talking about yourself, or in a letter to a university when you're applying to be accepted to that university. So very useful language. I hope you agree. Please share this episode if you think so. Your subscriptions and your sharing means a lot for this channel, okay? So I think that's all I got for you today. But before I leave you, as always, I got 2 adjectives of the day. I'm starting to get into this trend of doing it. And the 2 words that I have for you today are inexcusable and apologetic. Okay? It's inexcusable as a teacher or anybody else in this day and age not to be a lifelong learner. If you're a teacher, being one myself, I feel like it's inexcusable if we're not always looking for new ways, new teaching ideas, new strategies, new approaches to how we teach to improve and do something better. There's always going to be new ideas coming out, and you got to research them and keep up with them and be open to try. Sometimes they're going to work, sometimes they might not. But it's inexcusable to not try, okay? Inexcusable means that there's no excuse, all right? Very nice word if you want to be if you're a boss in a situation where somebody, your employee, your staff have done something that you think is inexcusable, like you can't forgive them for it, okay? There's no excuse for it, all right? The next one, apologetic. It means that you're saying sorry. And in some cases we want to say, don't be apologetic. Just learn. Just do the work. Just improve. Keep developing. Keep learning. All right? Don't say you're sorry, but take action. I sometimes tell my students, don't be apologetic. Don't say sorry. Take action. Show me what you want to do. Show me what you can do. Those are the 2 words for today. I wish I could say more. Top teacher qualities. I'd love to get your feedback on what you think are the top teaching qualities for teachers. Like, what makes a teacher? What are the top qualities of a teacher? Please, in the comment box, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. And then maybe I can prepare a lesson incorporating your ideas and what ideas I have about this subject. Thank you very much for following the channel. Remember, Freshen Up Fridays newsletters are on Fridays. Subscribe to that as well. There's a link below, and you'll get a lot more useful information other than these videos, as I've mentioned before. Thank you very much for your support. Have a great week. Be proud, teachers. I'm Nan, this ESL Trailblazer. Take care. Enjoy it. All the best. Remember to comment. Top qualities for teachers. See you next week, guys. Later.